Let me ask you something. When was the last time you texted first? Be honest. Because most guys reading this right now, it's been every time. Every single time. And deep down you already know that's the problem. You just don't want to admit it yet. Here's what nobody tells you. The moment you become the one always reaching, always initiating, always available, you stop being someone she has to think about. You become background noise. Familiar. Safe. Boring. And boring doesn't make anyone crawl back. So if you've ever watched someone walk away and then come running back to someone else and wondered what that guy did differently, stay right here. Because that's exactly what we're getting into today. Section 1. The mistake you keep making. You think showing up proves you care. And yeah, it does. But here's the problem. Caring too loud is what's killing you. Think about it this way. You ever wanted something so bad, and then the moment you got it, it just lost its shine? That's not just you. That's everybody. We are wired to want what we have to work for. So when you're always there, always texting back in 2 minutes, always free when she calls, always the one making plans, you've already told her everything she needs to know. She doesn't have to wonder about you. She doesn't have to think about you when you're not around. And a woman who isn't thinking about you is a woman who's drifting. Not because she's a bad person. Not because she doesn't care. Just because you made it too easy. And easy doesn't keep anyone up at night. Section 2. What silence actually does. Now here's where it flips. You go quiet. Not dramatic, not petty, just quiet. You stop reaching. You stop being the first name on her screen every morning. And at first, nothing happens. You're going to feel like it's not working. Like she doesn't even notice. That part is hard. I'm not going to lie to you. But then something shifts. She's going about her day, and something reminds her of you. A song. A place. Something someone said. And she reaches for her phone and realizes you haven't texted in a while. And that thought sits there. It doesn't leave. Because the human brain cannot let go of an open loop. Something that was present and then isn't. It nags. It pulls. It makes you wonder. Suddenly you're on her mind in a way you never were when you were texting her good morning every day. That's not magic. That's just how people work. Section 3. But you have to actually live your life. Here's where most guys get this wrong. They go quiet, but they're not actually doing anything. They're just sitting there refreshing her Instagram. Waiting. Hoping she notices. She will notice. But she'll also feel that energy. And it reads as desperate even through a screen. The silence only works if it's real. Meaning you have to actually be somewhere else with your attention. Your gym. Your work. That thing you kept saying you'd get to. Your boys. Whatever it is, you have to actually go there. Not to make her jealous. Not to post about it. Just because that's what a man who knows his worth actually does. He doesn't put his life on hold for someone who hasn't chosen him yet. And when you're genuinely living, not performing it, actually living it, something changes in you. You stop feeling like you're waiting for her to decide. You stop checking your phone every 20 minutes. You just move. And that version of you, that's the one she starts missing. Section 4. When she reaches out. So she texts. Maybe it's casual. Maybe it's a meme. Maybe it's a hey, how have you been after 3 weeks of nothing? And everything in you wants to respond immediately. Wants to say everything you've been holding. Wants to go right back to where you were. Don't. Not because you're playing a game. But because the dynamic has to be different this time, or you'll be right back in the same cycle 6 weeks from now. Respond. Be warm. But be brief. Let her feel like she's the one doing the reaching for once. Let her ask the questions. Let her bring up seeing each other. Let her work a little. Because here's the truth. If she came back easily, she'll leave easily. But if she had to earn her way back in, if she had to sit with missing you, if she had to be the one to reach out first, that means something to her. That sticks. You're not punishing her. You're just making sure this time is actually different. Section 5. What this is really about. I want to be straight with you before we wrap this up. This isn't about making someone suffer. It's not about keeping score or teaching lessons. It's about one thing. Knowing your own value well enough that you don't give it away for free. The guy who chases isn't a bad guy. He's just a guy who was never taught that his presence is supposed to mean something. That his attention is currency. That not everyone deserves access to him just because they showed up. When you stop chasing, when you genuinely stop, you're not doing it to her. You're doing it for you. And the crazy part? That's exactly when people start showing up. Not all of them, but the right ones. And that's the whole point. So where are you right now? Are you the one always reaching, or have you started letting them come to you? Drop it in the comments. And subscribe for more powerful tips. I'll see you in the next one.